Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of Tekkit Crash Course. Today, I've elected we're going to move into the village. So I've got all my blue electric furnaces here, fiercely working away at charcoal. Why charcoal? For torches. My plan is threefold. First, light up the village so nothing spawns inside of it. Second, build a fence around it so that nothing can walk in. Third, tame that volcano so that it doesn't, continue eating the village. Not that it actually, will. And the trouble is, my power comes from solar, and solar's powered by the sun, and the sun's going down, as my clock here will indicate. So, hopefully my friend on the server will go to sleep so that I can continue making charcoal. Basically, fence design is going to be one of my personal favorites. It's going to be one layer of cobblestone, fence on top of it, and then slabs on top of it. They're pretty basic, but it does a great job keeping mobs out. As long as it's lit up on the inside, mobs won't spawn within. So let's get some fences going here. Do I have enough stacks? Yes, I do. Not you. I have no idea exactly how large this thing is going to have to be, so I'm probably going to be making a bunch of this stuff, maybe cutting some of it out, just because it takes a while to create all this stuff. And fences are a big waste of sticks, you know that? Later on we'll probably upgrade to like iron fence, use some of the the microblock slabs, maybe make the whole thing out of darker stone, something like that, make it look nice and menacing. However, at the time, all I have is wood and cobble and lots of both. So that stuff off. I'm going to need that to make slabs with. No, I'll make the cobble slabs. Got tons of cobble. Cobble, cobble, cobble. That should be enough slabs for a little while, huh? These shovels together. Draw that shovel off. That, and that chest is full, so just work with what I got. Which isn't a whole lot. And now I wait for daylight, because no way in heck am I building this thing up at night. I don't feel like getting blown up while I'm trying to save the villagers. Let's see, I should probably find some dirt. Fill in some holes. I did see some while I was over there. Drop these shears off. I hear a bat. Yeah, once we get the village encircled with fence and lit up, we have a nice little safe haven in which to build all sorts of wonderful things. Maybe build a quarry underneath. One step at a time, though. Gotta save the village first. Alright, it's daylight. I hear a skeleton outside, but he'll be dead soon. Always with the spiders. Oh, I can pick those up. No, I can get string later. Meantime, off to the village. I know this is a pretty vanilla thing to do. It's going to be done with vanilla blocks around a vanilla village. And I did say I'd be trying to do vanilla things off the air. However, this is also a Let's Play, so you get to watch how I play. This is one of the things I like to do in silly villages. I'm not doing this as fast as I possibly can. hopefully it'll be fast enough regardless. Oh wait, so it's going to light the village first tonight. Okay, well, one of the features of Ray's minimap is that change the lighting so it looks like it's night. Now you can see it's going to be pretty dark here at night. Start laying down torches, however. Starting up here in the corner where I started my wall. A little bright spot appears. Don't really have any particular formula for doing this, just keep going until it looks bright enough on the minimap. If it's bright enough, maybe I'll even be able to build this wall at night, which would be nice. That house. Poor house is half buried. So I will remedy that eventually. Gotta dig this place out, clean up some of these buried gardens. I say make the turn here. Should I include the pond? Nah, leave the pond out. This is just a preliminary wall. We'll probably build a better, bigger one later on. And the primary reason I enjoy this is it gives me a ready steady supply of villagers. It gives me a protected area in which to work. That's not just a little postage stamp I've claimed for myself. You know, like most homes I've seen in Minecraft, if you can call them that. And yeah, I mean, I've built walls around villages at least half a dozen times. It's always really handy. Get to work at night. Well, that's that. Darn lava. Thought there was a flow. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna grab some dirt, fill this spot in here. Can't have holes in the ground, villagers fall in. Or me for that matter. Let's see, I may need to make more torches. I don't want this cave entrance to be open either. Villagers have a long tendency to wander, and when they wander, they occasionally wander their way into holes. Now, if there's a formula for how far apart I can place torches that they're most effective and most efficient, I'd love to see it in the comments. I know I can get mods like, what is my light level, which will tell me what is my light level. However, I don't have them installed at the moment, and I don't really much feel like doing that. Just because I don't. I'm lazy. This exit does not go far. This dark stone is also fooling me, making me think it's darker in the spot than it really is. Actually, I think I might have done it. Make sure every home has a torch, at least one. I was going to be removing these pressure plates. I mean, they look nice, sure. But with the hand saw, there's a much, much better way to get flat blocks. Don't forget to get the tops of buildings, because it kind of defeats the purpose. Creepers are still spawning. Let me down the ladder. Creepers are still spawning on top of your buildings. Now, something I had forgotten to mention again. These scaffolds. Scaffolds, basically how they work, they're a building block. They can be used as a building block. They can go a little bit out, away from themselves, but they have to be supported to a certain extent. The biggest advantage of them is a great way to get high, well, higher up in the air, really quickly. Simplest way to do it, put one down, and put another on top, or you can left click, it builds up, left click, builds up, left click, builds up. Up to whatever the maximum build height for the bigger world is. Then, to get them down, just knock down the bottom one, and voila. Your scaffold's back. Just when you're knocking them down, don't hit scaffold with scaffold. Alright, now it's lit. We start on this wall. Sun's starting to set. Probably faster, more efficient ways to do this as well, but what can I say? I'm a lunkhead. I'm going to be using this volcano as a power source as well. I'm going to suck the lava right out of it. That'd be cool. A couple different ways you can do it, actually. One's by breaking your pick. Running off to grab a new one. And keep on building. Yeah, it's basalt. It breaks pretty easily. It'll break into basalt cobblestone. With a basalt cobblestone, you can cook up like regular cobblestone into basalt. You can form into basalt bricks, which are basically just a really dark black brick. Another one of those things that's largely decorative in nature. I don't think it serves any function, but it looks cool. Back this stuff away from my wall so nothing comes jumping over it. So it would circle the entire village, but that would take forever. Use a lot more materials than what I've got with me. Hey, zombie. There you are. My special zombie friend. How you doing? Boomerang face. Maybe not. We'll find out later. I mentioned I haven't used the boomerang a whole lot. Ah, here it is. Just kind of got hung up. Didn't lose it. Not yet. The cobble wall's complete. Now to start on the fence. Get this cobble out of the way here. And Jay Anderson is headed into the nether. May he have the best of luck in not dying. Though should he die, I reserve the right to laugh hysterically. Well, that didn't take very long. up if I could spell. Yeah, there are ores in the nether in Tekkit Lite, as well as Tekkit Classic. And if you mine them, zombie pigmen don't much like that. So they will swarm and attack you just as if you'd attacked one of them. So yeah, point of advice, when you're in the nether, unless you're well prepared, don't go mining. Remember people, keep it classy. Alright, now that the fence is down, I'm going to go and top it off with some half slabs. Half slabs being able to prevent spiders from crawling up and over the top of my fence. If I could actually, you know, place them well. As mentioned before, with the handsaw, we are able to make slabs out of any block in the game, including diamond, basalt, any block, heck, even dirt. I can make dirt slabs if I wanted to, but I don't feel like burning my diamond pick on that. I can just make some old-fashioned slabs. Might do that later on for the better quality wall that I promised. There are also new kinds of fences, including... oh, jeez. Anyway, new kinds of fences, including iron fence. Iron fence you can actually create a pole out of. Like a pole you can slide down in a gentle and non-damaging fashion. In fact, I had the idea... well, we'll discuss that later. It's my idea. You can't have it. It's actually been done a few times before, but not to the extent I had in mind. Might be making a slight diversion this episode. Lend a helping hand in the nether. Cut my way out for now. Cut my way back in later. It's a good enough fence at the moment. Let's see, I've got food, right? Yeah. Got my boomerang. Got my sword. As you see, he's going a slightly different tack. These are all machines from Industrial Craft 2. So he's making Industrial Craft power, using Industrial Craft machines, which does make mining a bit more efficient. I do intend on doing that eventually. Hello, is there zombie pigman? The nether. Home to all the happy things, and many unhappy things, like this pigman. My boomerang won't reach that far. Alright, I'm gonna head out of here. More of this night on the surface, so I'm gonna be extraordinarily careful getting back to where I was. Or if I can get to his house. Let's hop into his bed. I'm sure he won't mind. Now we're gonna get back to surrounding this village as soon as I get these creepers off my tail. Boomerangs. Gotta love them. Alright, work my way back into my village. How's it doing? Slabbing. Well, this will get split into 2 episodes, or it'll be condensed. Either way. See, that's why the pigmen don't want you mining them, because they're actually more valuable than your standard ores. And if you do it with a quarry, which is some we'll discuss later on, it's an automatic mining machine. It won't bother the pigmen like it would if you just, went with a mine. There's also another item called a mining laser. Yes, it is a laser gun in Minecraft. The only projectile weapon which is able to hit an Enderman without them teleporting away. Also useful for mining. I'm playing one of those later. Thus my wall is complete. Huzzah! At some point I'm probably going to run back and forth, grab all my stuff from my hidey hole. I'm going to get me some wood. I'm going to set my mini-map. So that's back to dynamic lighting. Move my stuff over, get some wood, make a door. Call it a night. Good night.